Boy Sermon, thesermonsdomain.com, and today I'm here to talk about Self-Made 4, the upcoming Maybach Music compilation. Amazon reportedly has two listings for June 23rd and June 29th, so it's possible that it could be coming soon, but it's not confirmed. But since those listings came up, it got me thinking about what are my expectations for Self-Made 4. Self-Made 3 was kind of unmemorable, and Self-Made 1 and 2 obviously great. I love Self-Made 2 more for the content, but Self-Made 1 had, the biggest impact. But going back to Self-Made 4, it made me think, like, what are my expectations? So I made a little list of, stuff that I want to happen when I'm listening to Self-Made 4. Basically, the first one is Gunplay. I want Gunplay to outshine like he did on Power Circle. I want him to have memorable verses because his debut album is coming out and he could really use it. We need something that's impressive. So it'd be beneficial for him to have a lot more exposure because I know he has it in him to really, kill some verses. My second one, which may be a little weird to everybody, is not a lot of Meek Mill. Which I say that because his sophomore album is coming, and unlike Gunplay, Meek Mill doesn't need the same kind of treatment. Meek Mill, should be like a rare feature on the album, maybe one or two songs. Which brings me to my next point. The Self-Made series, now at least, should be more about developing the new talent. I need to know why Rick Ross signed Fat Trail, Tracy T, and Yowda. I need some impressive verses from those three because I'm kind of like on the fence about why Rick Ross signed them. I want to see what Rick Ross saw in them. So I would love to see more of them and at least, some good, very good material from them. Another thing that ties in all that is some unexpected guest features. We see Rick Ross, work with a lot of the same people. French Montana and Yo Gotti, and those are good, not bad features, but at the same time, I want him to branch out. I want him and the whole MMG to branch out. I want to see, someone like a Vince Staples alongside Meek Mill, a record where they're both like reflecting on their upbringings or something. Or like a Tech Nine. Tech Nine's not the first name that you would associate with someone like Rick Ross, but at the same time, I think it'd be cool to see, and it's something that obviously Tech Nine wants because he's talked about in the past. I just want to see some unexpected guest features, some that I can't get on a Rick Ross album or on a previous Self-Made, or I just want to see something that hasn't been done before. Another thing I want to see, great Omarion hooks. Omarion has a lovely voice and he has a knack for delivering some good hooks. So I think Self-Made 4 should utilize that, especially utilize that in relation to, the newest signees. If you have a good hook, it'll draw people in more and it'll make people want to listen to, your newer artists. My next point, Wale had a record that was supposed to be on Self-Made 1 that didn't make the final cut for some reason. The track list was out there, then it got modified. The song is called Destiny, and it features Drake, and it's supposedly produced by DJ Toon. Now, I don't know about the rest of you guys, but when I saw that it wasn't on there, I was like confused, and I really wanted to hear this record because it sounds like it'd be something cool. I mean, DJ Toon producing for Wale and Drake. I mean, it's 2011. It's got to be something good. My last point, which is also my fantasy point, I want to see the return of Pill. Since Pill left Maybach Music Group, in that whole situation, we haven't heard much from him, and it's unfortunate because he's such a talented artist. He's really good with, what he was doing, his lane. And once he left Maybach Music Group, he was in prison for a while. He hasn't dropped much music, so I would love to just see him like randomly pop up. No hype or nothing. I don't even want to know that he's on the song. Just randomly listening to the song, the hook comes in, and then boom, Pill comes in and kills it. I would love to see that. Obviously, it's not going to happen, but wishful thinking. those are my expectations for Self-Made 4. A lot of them may or may not happen, but a lot of them are realistic. And I want to know, the viewers, the people that are watching, I want to know what your expectations are for Self-Made 4. What are you expecting when you hear this compilation? Are you expecting, it to be better than Self-Made 3? Are you expecting it to be amazing? Are you anticipating it at all? Let me know your comments and your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. If you are, thank you. Follow me on Twitter at sermonsdomain. And once again, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time.